Hello, welcome to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be going through my fifth and final drawer of my Alex 5 drawer makeup collection desk that I have over here. I'm finally ready to go through my eyeshadow palettes and declutter them. Well, I guess ready is a very relative term, but we're doing it. So if you guys would like to see what I end up decluttering from my eyeshadow palette collection, keep watching. Here we have my fifth and final Alex drawer of this 5 drawer that I have. I keep all of my eyeshadow palettes in here. I also have shitty ugly nails because I had my gel nails taken off after I had them on for 3.5 months. Nearly 4 months. Trying to let them heal up a little bit before I put regular polish on them. Alright, let's get on into this declutter here today. Okay, so things have gotten a little cluttered in here, and these have had to sit on top. I have other things back there stacked up. Everything sitting on top I am going to keep. So I'm going to take those out and put them to the side. Okay, so out of this little side grouping of things, I know I'm going to keep these Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes and White Peach. So I got these both on sale from Sephora. I've used them both like twice, but I'm keeping them. I'm gonna put this in my maybe, I'm not sure pile. Same for this. I'm gonna keep my Tarte Styled by Haresh palette and Tartelette in Bloom. I'm going to declutter this Ulta Beauty palette. I got it in a little set. I'm gonna declutter that one. I'm gonna keep both of these Urban Decay On the Run palettes. Shotcut and Bail Out. This Maybelline, the Burgundy bar, it's okay. I have no real complaints about this. Some of the shadows are actually really pretty. I've used it a few times and I actually didn't hate it. However, I have these shadows in higher end palettes, and I honestly, if I'm being honest, prefer high-end palettes over drugstore palettes. So I don't grab this one more than I grab the high-end palettes. So I'm going to declutter this Maybelline Burgundy bar. I'm going to keep my Smashbox Ablaze and the Urban Decay Aphrodisiac mini palette. I don't know how successful this declutter is going to be. I need to do it. I'm not promising it's going to be huge. It just is what it's going to be. I'm going to keep both of these Too Faced eyeshadow palettes from the Tutti Frutti collection, the Sparkling Pineapple and the Razzle Dazzle Berry. Oh, this physically hurts me, I think. Okay, this Too Faced Peanut Butter and Honey palette. It's so cute. Like, it smells so good. It smells so faintly of honey. I love it, and I love honey to beat it all. So when this came out, I was gung freaking ho. However, the quality of it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, the quality of it kind of friggin' sucks. So I haven't truthfully used this since like the first 2 weeks I got it. I was like, oh yeah, the pigment of this is shitty. No. But I wasn't ready to get rid of it because I love honey and I love the packaging of this. I can't believe I've kept it for this long for that reason. So I need to declutter this one. I'm going to keep this Tarte Love Trust Fairy Dust palette. Okay, so these are organized by brand for the most part. Okay, no, they are organized by brand. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've got Urban Decay. Too Faced. That is this way palettes. All this shit back here is random stuff. I can't pull this drawer out any further, but I'll get to that once I get through this stuff. Don't actually think I'm getting rid of any of this stuff. But I need to get it out of the way to get to the stuff in the back. So, yeah, I'm not getting rid of any of these Anastasia Beverly Hills, Urban Decay, or Too Faced. I have a few Tarte right here too. I have a Tarte right here. I have the Tartelette Toasted in here too. But other than that, it's Too Faced, Urban Decay, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just going to get these out of the way so I can get to the shit in the back. First of all, this hasn't been able to fit in that drawer. This is my Tarte Magnetic Palette. Contains broken makeup. These four are the Lorac California Dreamin' Face Palette. This is Jane Iredale. This is a Tarte single, Poker Face. This is Milani, and that is Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. Not getting rid of any of these. Guess that was just me going through my shit. This is the Tarte, I don't know, whatever it's called, Mermaid Collection, where it's got the sequins where it goes up and down. Yeah, these ones aren't as pretty as the other ones. I had to put labels on the back for the names, and yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I wish that would have been in focus. I just picked this up to see what color it was, and this just dumped right out in my hand. So, that's cool. Alright, so that was, and these bottom ones are from the Lorac California Dreamin' Eyeshadow palette. These ones are all from the Too Faced, I don't remember what it's called, Christmas palette from 2 Christmases ago. I think it's called Merry Macaroons. I think that's what this one's called. These Lorac shadows did not depot very well. Obviously they are not handling life as a depotted shadow well. I'm keeping this palette and its contents. I don't need this, but I'm going to keep it. It's a Tarte holiday palette from 2 holidays ago. I am also keeping the Too Faced I Want Candy palette. I truly low-key loved this. You can't tell by the looks of it, but I loved it. I need to use it more if I actually loved it as much as I think I did. So this pathetic little tiny thing is from Tarte. It says on the front, she dreamed, she believed, and she succeeded. It's a double duty beauty line. It's just a classic. It's called Classic Courage. And it is just one of those little eyeshadow palettes set things that they came out with. This was just one of the very first ones that I remember them coming out with. If we're being honest, this is my first high-end makeup purchase. I even admitted it to myself that I kept this around for the last year because this was the first eyeshadow palette that I bought and spent high-end money on. I am over that factor. I did love this blush. I do love this shade of blush still, but I need to declutter this. I'm keeping this Tarteist Pro palette. I'm also keeping this Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales palette. I believe the liner that came in here, I decluttered. So yeah, in my declutter of my collection part 2, I had 2 Lorac black eyeliners. One was a deluxe and one was a full size. Pretty sure the deluxe came out of here. And I'm also pretty sure that I gave away the small one when I've had the big one for longer. Oh, fucking well. So I got this one at Marshall's, I think. Marshall's or TJ Maxx on sale. I wanted it for so long when it was actually in Ulta and stuff. So bad, but I never pulled the trigger. And well, I went into TJ Maxx or Marshall's one day and I was like, ooh, look at that. I know what's coming home with me. I wish I could have bought the face palette, because I still have the little hidden compartment for it, but no fucking face palette. Anyways, I'm keeping this. At this point, I'm just having fun going through my makeup. This is the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. These are all baked eyeshadows. I bought this in Ulta because I opened this up and I swatched the tester and I was like, ooh, good God, these are beautiful. And I've had this for nearly as long as I've had this one, my first high-end palette. So I've had this one for quite a long time too. Well, I didn't know what I was doing at all with makeup, so I don't know that I knew how to use this. I do not prefer baked eyeshadows. This is gorgeous and I have never used it and I probably never will, so I'm decluttering this one. I'm gonna keep my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I don't really use this that much. But I'm keeping it. I don't own any other Morphe palettes other than this one, which I'm also going to keep for the sake of keeping it. Yes, Judgment Llama. Okay, the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I did get this from Marshall's not that long ago, truthfully. If we open it up and take a peek inside, I have not used this. Okay, I didn't buy it because I wanted it. I bought it because I was at Marshall's looking for blankets, and this ended up being something I also found. Should I have bought this? Probably not. Looking back at it, no, I should not have bought this because I have not even used this one time. I haven't even freaking swatched this. So I was gonna say I'm gonna keep this. More or less, I guess, just for the sake of keeping it. But I don't need to, and I haven't really gotten rid of that many things. So I am going to declutter this one. I am changing my mind about keeping this Smashbox Cover Shot Golden Hour eyeshadow palette. I had grouped it with this Urban Decay Aphrodisiac as I wanted to keep it. But as I'm sitting here staring at it, I truthfully remembered I don't like it. This was the shade I wanted the most for it, and it swatches beautiful. But when you like on your finger, it's gorgeous. This doesn't actually apply to my eye that good. It just isn't as impactful as I wanted it to be. And I've got one of that Tarte Chrome Paint Pot in Frosé, and it looks way better than this one. So I'm going to declutter this one too. Alright, that's it. I need to fill this up. And then I'll show you what it looks like refilled up. Okay, this is now what my decluttered and reorganized fifth and final Alex drawer looks like. This is the drawer that houses my eyeshadow palettes. This one, I guess, could have fit somewhere else, but it's so pretty, and I love it. Yeah, the packaging on this Ciate London palette gets like 1,000 gold stars. Yeah, as many gold stars as are in here. It's beautiful. I'm keeping it right on top. There's room right there. It's okay. It's better than it was. Way better than it was. Alright, so that is going to be everything that I ended up decluttering from my eyeshadow palette collection. I feel like it's really taken me a long time to work up to being ready to do this. I really got into just buying and hoarding, for lack of a better word, makeup, because that's kind of what I was doing, what I have been doing. I'm trying to not do that anymore. Trying. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. I hope you guys enjoyed my eyeshadow palette collection declutter. I hope you maybe at least got some inspiration from it or something. Do your own decluttering of whatever variety you would like to do for your own collection. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll see you next time.